Now we're gonna jump up to the tier 10, the top of the tree. The best of the best, the Controcaro 3 Minotauro. The name suggests power, right? When you listen to that name, it feels like, yes, this is the power. To be honest, the Bisonte, Rhinoceronte actually kind of refer to the power as well, right? I feel it's like that, but the vehicle just doesn't really feel that way. Will this tank have the same problem as the Rhinoceronte? We're gonna find out. So, we don't have to talk about a gun, because the gun is just one. The tank is elite, right from the start. You don't have to upgrade anything else. So, 530 damage. Nice though, it's upgrade, right? A little bit better than the tier 9, 265 penetration. Definitely not the best penetration for tank destroyer, but it's a pretty good penetration for a heavy tank. 330 premium is a little bit of not that great for tank destroyer again, but well, then again, for heavy tank, it's great. 5 shot the magazine, cool. 8-second clip reload just like the previous tier, but more alpha. I would take that. 24-second whole clip reload is actually faster than the previous tier, so I will take that. Aim time accuracy is horrible. You're gonna have to get close quarter combat to be effective on this vehicle. That's what the tank should be, right? Upper damage upgrade, which is very nice. Penetration upgrade just a little bit, but well, always nice to have upgrade. Your rate of fire is actually better, so that's nice. Your whole clip reload is the same, but you have one more shell in the magazine, so always nice. Even more alpha there. So your DPM is just gonna be way better. Your aim time accuracy overall is kind of questionable. 45 degrees to the left, 45 degrees to the right. That's funny though, because in tier 7 you can turn 30 degrees to the left and 30 degrees to the right. In the tier 8 is 35, 35, tier 9 is 40, 40, and the tier 10 is 45, 45. It sounds like they kind of make the tier 10, right? Give it 45, you can turn 90 degrees overall. And then they kind of downgrade them by 10 for every single tier. That's pretty weird. But overall, the gun performance is gonna be better than the tier 9 for sure. Tier 9 is already nice. Tier 10 could be worse. That's it, right? 200 more hit point. Armor is even better, but we're gonna have to check out the armor profile of the tank GG later. So, but seems like overall, the survivability is gonna be better. Mobility wise is not getting better. You turn faster though, right? Which is nice, but your specific power is worse. Your top speed is the same, and your reverse speed is a little bit better. So overall, it's better in my opinion though. Even though walking me doesn't actually give it better. Maybe that specific power is it's gonna make a lot of trouble. But well, more traverse speed, turn faster is nice. Concealment is bad for sure. This line, you don't really care about that much. And 390 base view range, which means that you don't need any view range related equipment anymore. Only skill and food, you can be able to get to 445 maximum spotting range, and beyond that, it's nice. So this vehicle, statistically, the firepower is a little bit better than the previous tier. Your armor probably gonna be also a little bit better on the paper. Your speed is practically the same. Concealment is practically the same, and the view range getting better. It doesn't seem to be like a very big upgrade from tier 9 to tier 10. Apart from the armor profile is ridiculously efficient. With 265mm of penetration, this vehicle armor is fairly impressive. Of course, the weak point down there is the weak point. And if you turn, you side scrape, this vehicle can actually side scrape. Wow, impressive. So if you load a premium route against 330 penetration, wow, it's impressive. So this tank armor is gonna be very impressive indeed. And also when you use the gun depression, it's gonna be very, very strong. This is the kind of like against the heavy tank, right? You have to fight against something that has very good penetration, like the Yak Pansay 100, 420. This is the best penetration in World of Tank. This is what best penetration can do against this vehicle. Yeah, if you hold down, I don't think you have to fear about anything. Even Yak Pansay 100 with the heat with 420 meters of penetration is not gonna go through, which is crazy. Obviously, you cannot side scrape against that thing. So you're gonna have to play a lot of this vehicle to figure it out. 390 view range, which means with broad enough, with situational awareness, with recon and food. For me, it feels like if you're gonna play tier 10, put the foods on. So you can have the view modification for tier 10, and then you can get more than the view maximum spotting range. Otherwise, you might still need some vents. Alright, so this vehicle. So you don't need coated optics anymore. What kind of equipment do you want? I would say improved rotation mechanism is gonna be the mandatory things because the tank turns so slow. I want to go for improved handling and turbocharger. The tank is very slow, so turbocharger can make this vehicle a bit faster, which is gonna be very good. And because you are basically a heavy tank, improved handling is very good. With a few modification, you can literally get the survivability slot and get the maximum capacity of the improved handling, and probably go for the turbocharger because turbo is love, turbo is life, right? Show velocity 1300 stock, very nice, and 1250 for heat, also pretty nice. Oh my god, this tank turns so fast. This tank turns so fast. Is that the ability? Even Yak Pansay 100 cannot withstand this crazy armor. Take that shell, SPG. Oh, Gary. What is that green? What's that little green? Take that shell. It's reloading. I should finish the reload before him.
You failed your audition. Here, that's all for you.
Oh, we should ram him. No! I'm not heavy? Am I not heavy? I don't have weak points on top. I mean, I do, but you can't reach it, right? You're too short. You're too short. Aw. Don't mess with my turning speed. What a weird tank. Casually bouncing Japanese 100 heat indeed. Well, Japanese 100 cannot do this. This tank literally do 0 damage. Will not withstand Japanese 100 heat reliably. This thing will. It's got 10 degrees of gun depression. I don't have time for that. Take that. How can that guy pin me? We need to kill them fast. SPG is coming.
Yeah, sure, we're not in a hurry here. The tracks have been running, let's roll.
We'll play by the 277. Let's reload. 2 SPG is still pretty scary, to be honest. Overconfident gorilla. Another gorilla. Can the Minotauro there shoot me? PG.
Yeah, sure, we're not in a hurry here. Track space, move on.
That 277 is gonna get killed by SPG. in no time. I need to find the positions to hold down.
In my sights. Target disengaged. This is for you. Come here.
Oh no. We need that guy. If I don't stun, then I can shoot it.
Take that shell.
You need to shoot him again. You need to shoot him again. You need to shoot him again. SPG will kill me. Okay, he missed. It was another SPG though.
They hit our track.
Of course! Of course! What? I should not get close to that guy. Oh, here we go! I mean, if you aim well though, you can still go through IS-7 turret. But it's still hard. It's still pretty hard. Don't get me wrong. Alright, so this is a map where you don't really have...
This is for you. Watch out! Retreat! Take that shell.
SPG. Your worst enemy.
Take that. They hit our track.
That tank can't definitely see my...
Here.
Nice.
All for you.
So yeah, this tank side scraping is actually work.
Penetrated. Penetrated them.
Oh man, it turns so fast. That tank should fire, right?
Our track's been hit.
Woo!
Don't get upset. I'm just better than you.
You got it. Get back to the base.
Take that.
High gun caliber, so you have no problem going through the street fang. It's actually 120, 130 millimeter.
You messed with the wrong Hollywood star.
I can see his trace, I know he's here. Minotauro, Minotauro, Minotauro. This vehicle is so powerful that the requirement is just off limit. Well, I know it's just 1,000 experience, but I mean, what 1,000 experience is just better than 80% of the player who played this vehicle for the past week. How much to get 95? How much to get 99? That's gonna be a lot. The competition is on, and that's the Minotauro. It's a very strong hold down heavy tank when you think about it. Yes, it's a tank destroyer, right? You can think about this vehicle, I mean, like, it's different. The kind of like a heavy assault gun in World Tank, it's not new. It's there from the start. We have the T-24, we have the T-30. This kind of playstyle is not new. Even Object 268, 268 version 4, they're there. Like, this kind of playstyle is not new. But what is new is this vehicle ability to have that firepower and 8-second in a clip reload. I mean, it's an auto-loader with 8 seconds in the clip reload. It's very long, but it's kind of like the gameplay of this vehicle. It just feels like this tank has 530 alpha and 8-second reload. It makes you feel like that, right? And your whole clip reload is actually very fast as well. I mean, 20 seconds. 2 seconds is fairly fast. And the enemy will never really realize. By the time that they realize that you're actually reloading, you finish a reload, you're ready to shoot again. Because like you in the clip reload and your whole clip reload is not that much different, right? You don't know that this vehicle like 5 rounds with the magazine, you can't really count. It's pretty hard to predict that this vehicle is reloading or not, and that's an advantage that this vehicle has. And also its armor. This tank armor is ridiculously efficient. If you hold down on this thing, you don't care what you're up against. All you care is to just hold down, or maybe SPG from above. Those things is obviously gonna try to wreck you, right? Be careful on that. But then this tank armor is just ridiculously overpowered. But you still have the weak point, you still have the low plate, but well, you good luck trying to get it. And also that's still 250, right? That weak point is still 250. So regular heavy tank that has 250 penetration, you might have to just go premium route to reliably go through this vehicle weak point. And also, the best part of this line is there are no bad tank in here. Starting from tier 1 to tier 10, you are playing just a good tank. Impressive grinding experience. It's gonna feel fresh. You're gonna play some light tank, some medium. You're gonna play some sniping tank destroyer. You're gonna play some heavily armored tank destroyer. It's a fun experience grinding this line. So not only your end result is great, but the journey is also great. So I would recommend you guys to get in and grind for this tank. It's just powerful. It's a great experience. Obviously, you can love it, you can enjoy it. You can't go wrong with it. Enjoy it before wargaming love it, right? That's all about this vehicle. Thank you so much for everyone who have tuned in today. Hope you enjoy.